Thanks very much, Siri. I too want to acknowledge the traditional custodians of this land, the Gadigal people, and extend respect to the elders, both past and present, and any other members of the Aboriginal Torres Strait Islander community that may be here today. What a perfect day for the start of Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras is a major event on the New South Wales calendar. It brings in over 20,000 visitors from overseas and interstate and injects $30 million of new money into the economy every year. That's why I, as a representative of the New South Wales government, is proud to be here and say that this government is right behind Mardi Gras, both in spirit and in the finances. We recognise it as celebrating the very best of this city that this city has to have is on display. You know, the fact that I can stand here as the first openly gay member of the Legislative Assembly in New South Wales. Thanks. Now, I'm not the only gay in the village anymore. There's another one. We've got Alex there as well. But to be the first elected and to be a Liberal at that shows that all was because of what took place 35 years ago. This is the 35th anniversary of Mardi Gras, and it's those heroes of our community that marched back in 1978 is why I can stand here proud today. They were the ones that took the punches and fought a very vicious fight amongst people that were uncompromising in their opposition to our community back then. But they lit a spark 35 years ago, a small flame, and they could not have imagined that it burns as brightly as it does today, 35 years on. This year, we should honour those people, those 78ers that put so much into making what we experience here today, and that is a city and a state which is colourful, diverse, accepting, and very, very, very gay. On behalf of the New South Wales Government, I wish you happy Mardi Gras.
Thank you, Bruce. My name's Peter Urmson. I'm co-chair of Sydney Gay Lesbian Mardi Gras, and I'd like to say a big thanks to Clover Moore, Lord Mayor, and Bruce Notley-Smith, and Pete Kuji for coming along, and particularly Bruce's words just then, very poignant, so thank you, Bruce. So, happy Mardi Gras! It's great to see the weather is good. If you remember last year, it threw it down, but we're on a good track this year. I just wanted to say that the 35th year means so much to so many people, so many different ways. And this year, at the epicentre around Generations of Love, which is the creative, which is the festival season theme. It's all about absolutely that, the generations that have gone before us, and also to inspire the generations that will be ahead of us. I'd urge you all to go and look at the one of the new things that we've got going on this year, a new initiative with the Sydney Mardi Gras Museum, which is on Oxford Street. And I'd like to say a big thanks to David Wilson and the team of the Museum Committee for bringing that initiative to life. So thank you, Dave. So we're trying to reinvent different parts of what we do with Mardi Gras, keep it fresh, innovative. Over the last 2 years, another area that we've really focused on, and it's really come to life, you know, an amazing testament to the commitment and dedication of a particular segment within our community, and that's the Women's Committee. And the Women's Say Something brand and the Women's Say Something events, they sell out within minutes, and it shows that we're really connecting with that audience. And I wanted to say a big thank you to Steph Sands, who's the chair of the Women's Committee, and all of the Women's Committee, and I see most of them are here today. And for the first time in a long time, in fact I think it's the first time, you know, with that focus, our volunteer ranks now, we have absolute gender equity. We have 50% men and 50% women, and we have a diverse collection of views that bring that together. to make Mardi Gras a Sydney gay and lesbian Mardi Gras. It's LGBTQI, diversity, acceptance and tolerance, and celebrating that unique offering that we have, which is ingrained in Sydney. So thank you to the Women's Committee, thank you to the Museum Committee, to new initiatives that are really kicking off this year. We have obviously our big old favourites. Obviously the theme is Generations of Love. You'll see a lot of that in the parade this year. This year's parade has the most people within the parade ever. So it's a big parade. We've also got obviously Mardi Gras Land, which is the big party at the end of the parade. We've got a few more exciting things to announce there. Laneway, a new thing that we brought in last year, sold out last year, that's already sold out. And just a heads up, Harbour Party is about to sell out. So it's the first time in a long time, which we're pleased about. So look, thank you for coming along. Have a fantastic festival and a fantastic season. Thank you to our volunteers. A very big thank you to the board of Sydney Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras, who work tirelessly, almost daily, in the day and in the night to get us to where we are today. So thank you to the board. And it goes without saying, big thanks to the staff of Sydney Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras, which we've only got about 6 staff members, and they really do an amazing job under the amazing leadership of the CEO of Sydney Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras, Michael Rollick. There's been a new staff team member group this year. We've had almost all new staff members, and they've really pulled it together. You know, and I'm not going to call out each one individually, but they've all done a stellar job. So without further ado, have a fantastic Fair Day and happy Mardi Gras.